Blanket purchase agreement. It is one of the agreement. So here first of all I want to log in with Right Labs. So now we want to change the responsibility, PO responsibility. Here I want to create a new purchase order, that is a agreement. Okay. So observe carefully. Whenever we are in standard purchase order, the respected form is having every information. Okay, because of it is a one-time purchase. Okay. But whenever we purchase items, we can choose the blanket purchase agreement. What are the changes are occurred? Just we check it here. When we choose the standard, we have some changes. When we change it to the agreement, then automatically we have some amount agreed will be enabled, and also we have price breaks. We don't have the shipments, we have the price breaks. And in planned PO also we have releases, right? In blanket also we have releases. Okay, we have releases. We have total 4 POs. In that 4 POs, the planned and the blanket is having the releases. Standard contract does not have the releases. Okay, if you purchase items only once, we can go for the standard. If you purchase a regularly based, means a daily based, then we can go for the planned. But what is the use of blanket? So this blanket is also we purchase items regularly based, but here we have some terms and conditions. We have terms and conditions. So what are the terms and conditions will be appear for this blanket purchase agreement? Here now I am going to specify the supplier to whom we want to purchase the items. Then here, and also we can specify the locations. Now come to lines. Here observe this one, goods in 9 item 1. Now let us, we don't have the quantity, we don't know quantity, but in plan we know the quantity. Okay, but here we don't know the quantity, because of at the time of requirement we are going to decide how much quantity is required. But in plan, so we are going to decide to purchase the items from the suppliers. It is an order, but it is agreement. In that agreement we don't know. So here, suppose for example I am the customer, I am going to agree with my supplier, I want to purchase the items from your side, okay, from your organization, but I don't know how many items I am going to purchase. So at the time of requirement in my organization, I am going to purchase items from your organization based on our releases. Suppose say example, today agreement is I am the one of the customer to your organization. That is, the agreement is going to intimate to us. Then after 10 days, the items are required 10 items. So now we are going to release for how many items? 10 items. That will be going to send it to the supplier. Supplier is going to respond our release and send the 10 items to our organization. That is the reason we don't know how much quantity is going to require for our organization. Then automatically promise date and need by date disable mode, because of at the time of release we are going to decide it. Okay, when it is required, when it is not required. Then next, then here we have a currency is also there. So earlier we changed that, not a problem. Done. Done. So let us here, this is the item, and then we have the agreement. Okay, so on item we want to purchase from you, but I don't know how many items are going to purchase. But we are going to better to we agreed some amount. Whether it is less than that amount or greater than that amount, you always give that item the particular amount which is we agreed in the agreement. All of you clear or not? Okay. So here what happen means, suppose say example, the price is 10 rupees. Okay, and agreement and different agreements. Now we have a terms and conditions. Write terms. Destination. So these are the common terms and conditions, and next here we have a price breaks. So here we are going to ask to the respected supplier. Already the people is going to specify the price break in our quotation. In our quotation we receive the discount amount from the supplier. Suppose maybe the person is giving 1% of discount. Already in quotation they are decided how much discount they are going to provide to us. So the same information we are going to specify here. Okay. Then now we are going to save the records. Now let us, you tell me how many areas we are giving the information. 3 areas: headers, lines, and price breaks. Instead of shipments, here we are giving the information in price breaks. So where this information is going to store? Which table? PO line location. So we have only 3 tables are reflected while going to create the blanket purchase agreement. Okay. Then now we are going to save the records. And so here we are giving the now the records are applied and saved and generate the PO number. The PO number is 3, right? So here we are specify the price, but we didn't specify the amount agreed. So we want to agree some amount with that supplier. So I can purchase the items from your side around 50,000 rupees items. I want to purchase from supplier side around 50 up to 50,000 rupees. We are regularly purchase items. What are the item? This is the item. If you want to specify multiple items also, we can specify multiple items. Which is the item is required in our organization. That is the item we can purchase from the suppliers as per our requirement. Right? So how much amount agreed? 50,000 rupees. Now save the records. Let us, now we are going to click on approve. So now the PO is approved. Let us we check it from back end which tables are reflected for this PO. Select start from PO headers all where segment 1 equal to 3. This is the third PO number, and R guide equal to 7931. Now it is show us 3 records which is having the same segment. So in that one, and type lookup code equal to blanket. Now we are getting only 1 record. So let us, we are going to understand to PO lines on where header ID. equal to 111314. Then here it is show us what is the item, but here it doesn't have the how much quantity we price. We want to purchase from the suppliers. Next, we go line locations on where we go line ID 1742. Then now here it shows how much quantity we want to purchase from the respective, means here we have the price breaks. Here we have the price break. Instead of shipments we have the price breaks. Let us, once it is completed, so we don't have any distributions. We don't have any distributions. Why? Because we didn't specify any distribution information. Suppose, say example, here we can give that respected line location ID equal to 265390. We don't have any distribution information because we are giving only header information, line information, price breaks information. We don't have the shipments. Okay, let us, what we do, this is agreement. Just it is an agreement between supplier and company. Company means ourselves. Okay, we agreed, we generate the agreement between supplier and company. We purchase items from suppliers up to 50,000 rupees. The price is 10 rupees. The item is JPP 1, JPP 9, item 1. Okay, these are the terms and conditions. So now we are going to releases. Now we are going to releases. So go to releases. What is the PO number? 3 PO number. That. Okay. So here third PO number, first release. Then now here how many lines it will come? Only one, because of we agreed only one item. Suppose if you have multiple, then shipments we don't have. So here we are going to 100. Then already we are given the shipment. Then here how much quantity? How much quantity you want to purchase? Depends upon our requirement. Suppose I need to require 50 quantity. Then when it is required, promise date and need by date. Sorry, need by date is 20. The promise date is 25. Okay. So here once it is completed, now we are going to click on distributions and give the distribution information, charge account, save the records. Let us save it. Let us save it. So once we save this information, where this information is going to store? PO releases all. PO releases all. Then go to PO releases all. So here how we are going to recognize our PO is having the releases. PO header ID 111314. So now it is having the respected release num, but here it doesn't show us any another information. The release type is blanket and status is incomplete. But where we are going to find out the releases item information? PO lines up, where we are going to find out the releases item information. PO line locations all there. Here we can check it, PO line locations all. Already this PO is having one record in PO line locations all and also it will generate one more record for release ID. PO release ID. What is the PO release ID? 131221. Now we are getting the PO releases ID, how much quantity it is releases. Clear? What is the price? What is the price? And next, where this distribution? PO distributions table. So how many records? How many records in our distributions all table? Only one record. Why? Because in blanket we don't have any distribution information. In blanket we don't have any distributions. Just you can go to compare with the planned. In planned we have already distributions. In blanket we don't have distributions. At the time of releases we are going to find out the distribution information. Then here line location ID 265391. Now we clearly understand how much quantity we are ordered for respected distribution information. Clear? So this is the way we are going to define the blanket purchase agreement. So now once it is completed, now we want to approve it. The releases is going to approve. The releases is going to approve. Then go to PO releases all. Here we are going to find out the column is authorization status. Now let us, I want to open the main form. I want to open the main form. That form is indicate how much items we release or how much amount will be released. Total agreement amount is 50,000. Right now how much amount we releases? Something 400 change. Okay. Let us we check it the respected PO number. Amount agreed is 50,000. Released amount is 495. Here the quantity released is 50 and amount released is 495. Clear? Let us now we are going to understand this. Execute the query. Yeah. Amount agreed is 50,000. Amount limit is 50,000. So we don't have any releases amount. So what we do? In releases table we are going to calculate the quantity into price and will be getting the release amount. Clear? So this is the way we are going to generate the blanket. So what is the main difference between planned and blanket? Planned also we have releases. In blanket also we have releases. But in planned we don't have the price breaks. In blanket we have the price breaks. In planned we know how much quantity we want to purchase. But in blanket we don't know how much quantity is required. In blanket we have some amount agreed. In planned we don't have any amount agreed. We don't have any agreed amount. And also earlier class we are find that one. Okay, so this is the quantity, this is the price, this is the amount. So here we are going to find out only 10 items are released amount, but in a blanket we have clearly it is show us what is your amount agreed and how much amount we released. Clear? Done. So in this scenario we are going to create this blanket PO. All of you clear? Done. So what are the tables? Same, PO header solve, PO line solve, PO line location solve, PO distribution solve along with PO releases solve.